Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Fresh today, bringing you guys an absolutely crazy gameplay. I got another nuclear on Nuketown once again. I think I ended up going like 70, 78 and 3, something like that. I was going flawless until I got my nuclear, and then once I got my nuclear, I was so happy that I got another one, so I was just like, you know what, I don't care. I literally just jumped into their spawn with an RK5 and instantly got killed, so I only got like 2 unstoppable medals, and then I died twice after that, so total 3 deaths. But anyways, it was still a crazy gameplay, so make sure you guys stick around to the end. I played a little campy in the beginning, but I end up pushing on a little bit more in the second half of the gameplay. Also, I was playing with my cousin. His gamer tag in here is the Lone Star 66. You'll probably see him in the kill feed a couple of times. He has his own YouTube channel. I'll try and leave a link. I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description. If I forget, it's just the Lone Star. You should be able to look it up and find it. He makes some cool gameplays as well. So anyways, let's get right into the video. I'm going to be commentating another episode of the Storytime series here on my channel. So let's get right into it. So the story I'm going to be telling you guys is when I went scuba diving, and how I got the interest for going scuba diving, and how that all started, and where I got my inspiration to become a certified scuba diver. And it was actually kind of terrifying. Like, I felt like I was gonna drown a couple times. I'm just saying. It was kind of crazy, but it was really fun. So my entire life, I've always thought scuba diving was kind of cool, and I always wanted to do it. A couple years ago, my family took a trip to St. John, the Caribbean island, and we ended up going snorkeling, and that was really, really cool. But you just stayed at the surface and you were looking down at everything, and I was like, man, it would be so cool if I could actually swim down there and get a closer look at some of the stuff. But I couldn't, because we were just snorkeling. So I actually went home, and about a year later, well, actually it was 2 years later, because this just happened like a few months ago, right? So it actually went 2 years without doing that, without going scuba diving, without following up on my interest in scuba diving. And how it started and how I got the opportunity was a friend of my mom's organizes a trip to a water park near my house, and her husband is actually a certified scuba diver and has been scuba diving for a very long time. And he ran these classes at a local YMCA, kind of giving you a chance to be introduced to scuba diving, and you got to put on like all the gear and everything and go in the pool. It was only like 11-foot deep pool, but it was really, really cool. So I went and did that with 2 friends, and that was really, really cool. I had a great time doing that. That was super fun. And he said, if you want to get certified, let me know. I can get you certified. You have to do an online program with e-learning. That actually took. That was kind of stressful, because I procrastinated and got started on it like way later than I should have, and there was a ton of material I had to cover, and I ended up spending like 7 or 8 hours on it straight for like 3 days in a row. It was nuts, and my head kind of hurt after that. But you know what? All the knowledge is kind of fresh in my mind when I went to do the open water dive, they call it, in a lake near my house. Well, not near my house, a few hours away. So that's what you had to do. You had to get certified. You had to do the e-learning, the online learning, and then you had to. So there was, I think, three or four confined water dives. So that was just in the pool, and there's a bunch of different things you had to do, like taking off your mask, filling your mask with water, then clearing it. Just like simple skills like that you might need to use when you're out in the water. And then, like I said, the e-learning, and then the open water dives. I think you had to do 3 or 4 open water dives, I believe. And there's this really cool shipwreck a couple hours from my house, a little bit up north. It's called the Wreck of the Islander. It was this old boat that crashed, and it was really cool because you literally go 15-20 feet out from the dock and go straight down, and it's right there. So you don't even have to take a boat out to the wreck. You literally just go from the dock, swim out, and then go down. It was really cool. So the first time I did that, we went there, we rented all the equipment, and I went and did my open water dive. I was having problems with my ears, so As most of you probably know, if you've ever gone swimming, you will know this. When you go to a certain depth, your ears start to hurt because of the pressure. And when you scuba dive, you go down, quite a ways, and you gotta learn how to equalize the pressure in your ears. And you can simply just do that by plugging your nose and then gently like blowing out your nose, which you won't actually blow out your nose, but it'll like pop your ears. And that's how you equalize it. That's a really cool trick. So if you guys are like swimming or something, you want to go deeper, try it out. It's really, really, really neat. So that's how you got to do it to go deeper. What the heck? The gameplay just cut, I think. I'm watching the gameplay while I'm talking, so it's kind of like... So I keep the commentary down to the same time of the video. So anyways, I think I got a little off track there. Alright, so about equalizing my ears. So I was having trouble with my ears. They weren't equalizing, and what it was is I have summer allergies. Hay fever, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. And it's just simple like pollen allergy and things like that. You just get congested during the summer, because this is during the summer. And I was having problems equalizing because my sinuses were filled with snot, So it was difficult because your sinuses go all your ears and your nose, all that's all linked together and whatnot. So I was only able to do, I think, 1 or 2 dives. I think I only completed 1 dive. The dive lasts like 45 minutes, like 30 to 45 minutes, and then you run out of air. So then you have to come back up and refill your air. You get a new tank, and then you have to be out of the water for like an hour for your body to get. I'm kind of forgetting like all the rules and everything because this is a few months ago. But you had to be out of the water for an hour before you could go back down for another 45 minutes or something like that. So I was only able to dive once the first time, and then I came up and I was like, I was having trouble with my ears. I'll go down and try it again, but if I can't equalize, the instructor just said, no, do not push it. If you cannot equalize, just stop and we'll be done for the day. So that's what ended up happening, unfortunately. So I returned my gear, and then we had to go home. And then a few months later after that, I was like, you know what, my sinuses are clear. It's not summer anymore. This is in the fall. So, let's go back and give this a try, because I had already done everything else that I needed to. I needed like 2 more dives to get certified. So I was like, what, I started this, I'm gonna finish it. So I went back out a couple months later and did it. I had no problem. It was great. I had a ton of fun doing it. It was a lot colder though, so I actually had to have a full wetsuit with hood and everything. That was really cool. How that worked, because you don't get cold underwater, and it was cold water. I don't remember what the temperature was, but it was pretty freaking cold, so that was really neat. And it was really cool. It was just me and one other guy in his 20s that was doing the dive to finish it up. It was a lot of fun. Just us two and then the instructor. And we ended up going, I think, 62 feet. 62 or 63 feet under. That was really, really cool. You look straight up and it's like, wow, the surface is so far away and you can like almost not see the sun coming through. It's kind of terrifying at first, and you just got to get by it, because at first you kind of panic and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna drown. But you just got to get used to it, and you always want to keep breathing. Otherwise your lungs don't equalize properly, and your lungs can actually have overexpansion injuries. And that's not very good. Your lungs can literally pop, so that's not very good. So that was a lot of fun. Had a great time doing that. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. I tried to not make it too boring. I wanted to share the story with you guys, though. I think you guys enjoyed it. Also, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay that I'm speaking over top of. No face cam today, just because I just didn't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Turn on post notifications so you're instantly notified whenever I release a new video. And stay fresh.